Hey, what's poppin' YouTube? It's your boy KiteZz here with my lovely wife. It's just Alex.
What's up, peoples?
First off, shout out to everybody that liked the interview that we did with Weapon X, aka Aaron. It was a success. We got a lot of love. We got a lot of positive feedbacks about how you guys liked how we did the interview process. And of course, we got backlash for it, which is fine. Unfortunately for us, we have to address some things because we see, even though the video hasn't even been up for a full day, we see the angle that it's being taken, and it's going to result in negative effects no matter what we do. And we're trying to avoid that because at the end of the day, we got to clarify what the interview was. First off, the interview was specifically supposed to be us just talking to Aaron, as we were a fan of him on Pop the Balloon. He was a fan of our reaction. That is literally how the connection started, and that was literally the core of it. To address, one, our objective was not to try to take anything away from Arlette or Artist BM. So to the people who think that we were just trying to jump and do all that, I made sure to stress in the video about 3 or 4 times that we weren't going to ask specific questions that we know Arlette and her husband are going to want for their platform. And the result of us doing that, people called us soft. People said our interview was weak. People said that we were, why didn't we ask this? Why didn't we ask this? Why didn't we say this? You guys should have brung this up. But the thing is, he's still a cast member of Pop the Balloon. And so we specifically talked to him before we did the interview. And I said, I'm gonna make sure I only talk about stuff that you got going on with the Instagram, and just talk to you about questions that I just had for you as a fan.
Right.
It wasn't our objective to, we still want Arlette to do her catch up, if that makes any sense. We're not trying to become the people to replace Arlette's catch up, and we never will, because we're fans of Arlette.
Right.
So, with that note, if Arlette or Artist BM reach out to us and they talk to us and they explain that, you know, they don't want the video up or whatever, we're willing to talk to them, and we're not going to be ignorant to them. So if they reach out, it is what it is. But our objective was not to take away from Arlette's bread, because at the end of the day, making content is hard. So we understand it. It was just
something just different and new for us.
It
was just a spontaneous, like, hey, like, let's reach out to him. Let's talk to him. Like,
it wasn't even like a let's reach out. It was a mutual. It was mutual. Yeah, because
he came in our DMs and said he liked our content. So it was just.
It was a case of he showed love to us, we showed love back.
That's it.
And then we were just showing love back, and it was just a matter of like, okay, hey man, would you like to do an interview? Let's talk. Literally, that video was about the second conversation we ever had with him. Because the first conversation was the, hey, I like your reactions. Oh, good. I like how you performed on the show. That was that was interaction 1. And it was just, hey, you down to talk? Let's do a video or something. Okay, cool. And that's where it goes. And from both reactions, we want to say, as a testament to him, he did not do anything to us. He was not rude to us. He didn't show any disrespect, any harmful behavior towards us. We didn't know anything of his background. We didn't ask anything of his background. We don't know anything about his personal life, because at the end of the day, it was a fan talking to a fan at the end of the day. So now, to address the next thing, the situation that's going on social media with him and his alleged ex or whatever. We have been tagged in videos. We have seen videos. We have seen screenshots. We have seen receipts. We have seen everything. He has talked to us about it. All I want to say is that has nothing to do with us. Because at the end of the day, here's why we won't be trying to pick a side with this. We don't know the truth of everything. Because on one hand, we're showing one thing of, hey, this is proof of this. But we've also been shown counterproof. And so when you have a amount of evidence on one side and a mountain of evidence on the other side, then you got to understand in the middle, there's the truth, because everything ain't true on both sides. The problem with that is, who the freak are we? And that's the thing why we had to address a lot of this. Y'all realize we're not even successful YouTubers. We barely hit 20K. This platform, 20K may look like a lot to people, but 20K is not even.
It hasn't even scratched the surface of YouTube.
We not making no crazy money. This is not a full-time job. We still got to work regular things. It's like, so if our words carry weight, that's cool all of a sudden, but just know we are not the police. We are not the enforcers. We are not the law. We are not detectives. A lot of the stuff that y'all brung up to us about this man and a lot of stuff this man has had to clear up, we knew nothing about because it wasn't that deep for us. We really was just trying to talk and have a cool little interview.
And it's two platforms mixing. Like, this is YouTube. You guys are bringing up things that happen on TikTok. We're not on TikTok, so we wouldn't actively know what's going on. And even still, whatever the interview wasn't in regards to TikTok or his personal affairs. It was just strictly like his personal experience on Pop the Balloon, and we had questions about certain segments and how he, conducted himself in the video. And even with that, a lot of y'all have been upset with us not, I guess, like reprimanding him because of how he treated the other contestants. It goes both ways.
True.
Both sides were what they were at the end of the day. And to sit here and say that we're taking a side, it's a blah, 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 and all this other kind of stuff. Literally, Pop the Balloon is entertainment for people.
And then we even specifically said in the video, hey, we're gonna listen to what you gotta say. But if Esther or any of those contestants saw our video and had something to say into this, we told him we were going to be unbiased. And if they had something to say and they wanted to interview us, then we were going to let it happen. So I don't know why people are getting this narrative that, we're being biased and we're doing all this, especially since this was not even a planned interview. This interview literally happened just out of convenience. That's why we put in the comments when people were like, wow, nobody saw this coming. We put, neither did we.
We didn't either.
We didn't either.
The problem with all this is we gave a lot of disclaimers in the video, and this is not something that we're professionals at doing. This was just off the whim, just a random thing. And a lot of people are selectively picking and choosing what they want to hear and what they don't want to hear that was said in the video. Mm-hmm. And you're taking a lot of the things that we've said or what he said out of context. You're putting words in our mouth. You're misconstruing everything. And ultimately, a lot of y'all are trying to hold us accountable for his actions. That doesn't make any sense.
We don't know him. we don't know him, and we don't know his ex. So we're not picking a side. I don't know why all of a sudden just us talking to him automatically means we're team him or team her, or we don't know these people. We don't know what's going on. We don't know the situation. We do now because y'all forced us to learn about the situation.
Y'all harassed us.
Yeah. So now, okay, we know the situation, but what do y'all want us to do? Like, y'all want me to go fight him? Y'all want me to go sue the ex? What do y'all want us to do? Like, that's the question. We're just regular people. Like, what do you?
And to say this, I can understand people wanting to get their grievances out, but there's ways of doing it. To sit up here and to come to somebody else's platform and harass them the way that a lot of the people in the comments have done. A lot of people are making fake accounts. A lot of people are spamming really disrespectful things. A lot of people are making a lot of heinous accusations and allegations and claims that we have no proof of, that we have no evidence of, that we have no any type of acknowledgement of, because it wasn't even about all of that.
Yeah. it's just, I don't know how this video went from just a fun interview to we are the judge, jury, and executioners of a couple that we don't know. I don't know where that went from. And now it's like, we gotta address this, because now not only has this blown up and it went bigger than we expected it to be, it's affecting him a lot, because apparently some of the people who are, you know, anti-Weapon X, y'all took it to real life. And that's one thing that me and Alex always stressed, even on our reactions, is that when the video turns off, we have to be able to separate stuff that is on the video from real life. And y'all went and got that man fired from his job.
The only thing that kept him as a sane person off the streets, something that he wanted to use to give back to other people, he was fixing people's plumbing systems and stuff like that. If they're elderly, veterans, single moms, single parents.
And we have proof of him doing this. And that's the thing that y'all don't get. Like a lot of y'all came up with this, oh, we have proof against him, but we have proof to back up some of the stuff he was doing. We've talked to him after the interview, and so he's shown us that a lot of the stuff he was saying he was doing, he really was doing. And you guys have gotten him fired, and now you guys have also stopped him from being able to do the positive things he was doing. Even if you guys hate the man, the fact that he was doing plumbing services for free for veterans, for single mothers and all that, and the fact that y'all went and you ripped that out, you guys got to understand, you guys also took that away from people. And that's the thing we never condone, is the internet should not be directly affecting somebody's real life. That man did not show us anything that we should deem that he should be fired from everything. At the end of the day, whether y'all hate him or like him, he's still gotta, at the end of the day, he still gotta live.
And it doesn't matter if y'all sit up, yeah, he made a comment saying, can you pull out 100K? It doesn't matter how much money that man has. At the end of the day, it's the principle of it. It's the principle of it. Just like how y'all see all these CEOs get exposed and all that kind of stuff on TikTok. Oh, well, they're a CEO, they got money. It's the principle of it. They still lost their job. They still lost their livelihood. This is a craft that he holds dear to his heart, and he can't do it anymore because people take things too far online, and it caused him to lose his job. Y'all was so mad to see this man confident and upright and direct. Now guess what? Y'all tore him down.
Which even if, and here's our take on it, right? Even if there was a beef going on between him and his ex, or his exes, whatever, what does that have to do with the rest of the world? Why does that have to be something that the rest of the world has to be judge, jury, execution for? This should be a matter handled between her and him. You guys took it into your own power, and it's people who have never even met this man, and y'all put that many complaints on his job that y'all got him fired, and y'all don't even know this brother. And it's not, and again, I want to stress, because for some reason we have to keep saying it over and over, we're not picking a side. I saw the lady's channel. I ain't show no disrespect to her channel. I even talked to the lady. Ain't no bad blood with that lady. Just like there ain't no bad blood with him, because we're not in it. This has nothing to do with us.
It's bigger than us. It's beyond us at this point.
But just like it has nothing to do with us, a lot of y'all, it has nothing to do with y'all. There's legal stuff going on and all this stuff on his end towards her and her end towards him. Y'all realize that if y'all, the way y'all are prying, y'all can mess up the whole case for everybody. So it's just a matter of, look, we just wanted to try our first interview out. That's what this was. And for some reason it blew up like this. And the sad part is we enjoyed doing the interview, and we wanted to do more interviews and all that. But it's kind of scary now because we don't know, like, it's like we open up a door and it's just, there's all this stuff in the room. It's like, we don't know what to do. Because at the end of the day, if our interview led to him getting enough spotlight that people wanted to come tear him down and put the nail in the coffin, then I feel horrible because now it's like, bro, if I would have never spoke to you, you would have never lost your job. It's just like, y'all gotta understand, that puts a lot on our mental because we really just try to do this to make this into a career. But even when we do our reactions and we joke over people and we go off on people on the reactions and stuff like that, we always give them the benefit of the doubt. We still go and support their pages. We do all that because to us, it's just entertainment. It's just content. We are not taking it this real. And that's the thing that a lot of people are not getting is they're not separating the real from the content. And so y'all took away his passion. Y'all took away his the thing. If y'all actually go listen to his story and listen to what he has to say, that plumbing thing, a lot of people look down on plumbers, but that plumbing thing is what kept him out of the streets. And so now y'all took that away. So if he goes back to the streets, who was gonna be to blame for that?
Then too, a lot of the stuff that was being brought up in the comments, it was just very redundant. Like, you guys are upset that he's saying he doesn't want a promiscuous woman, but he admitted that he used to be promiscuous at one point. But now that he doesn't want that for himself, it's a problem. People can change, bro. People can evolve and adapt. That's what we're supposed to do as human beings. We can't keep holding everybody to the things that they've done in the past. You can't keep holding that over people's head like that.
Yeah, my thing is I feel like there's no grace because at the end of the day, everybody makes mistakes, right? Yeah. And to stress this again, because I'm gonna keep stressing it, this video is not running to his aid and it's not running to her aid. And for some reason, there's still gonna be people that, oh, you said this because you support it. Bro, we're saying we don't want no parts of this. We don't want no parts of this. All it is we do feel horrible that a friendly little interview like this ended up tearing that man's whole life apart. And it's like, dang, bro, it's not even that deep.
And they chose to come over here because, like we said, 20K may seem like a lot to people, but it's not a lot. It's barely scratching the surface. So with that, we barely got to scratch the surface and look at all the traction that y'all choose to bring over here in regards to him. Now
I don't even know what direction to take I don't even know what direction to take the content no more, because we want to react to Arlette stuff, but the way people are gassing it up, we don't know if we offended Arlette and them by doing the video no more, even though our intention was not to offend Arlette and them. So it's just like, I don't know, man. Y'all, I don't know. We don't know what to do now. We want to do more interviews, but then if interviews are going to do this, then it's like, we don't know what to do, because
what's the point?
We can't interview a person, because as soon as we interview a person, we're picking a side. And it's just like, bro, I don't know, bro. So,
it's the powers that be, and it's just the simple fact that we're a smaller platform, because
it sucks, man.
Just call it what it is. Just call it what it is, because a lot of people that have been in our comments, that have been throwing the accusations, the claims, the slurs, and all that kind of stuff, they're not in the original video doing this on their platform. They're not in their TikTok comment feeds doing that on their platform.
And some of y'all are doing this harassment, and y'all made y'all account. Y'all leaving a comment on our video about this situation, and your account is only 20 minutes old.
30. It's not even a full day old.
So it's like, we don't know the credibility of what y'all saying. At the end of the day, we're running in circles in this video. It's just because this is upsetting to us, because this was something that was just supposed to be something casual, cool, fun to do, something for our fans to show that, hey, we're not going to be one-trick ponies with the content. And now it's like, dang, bro, we tried to do something fun and cool for the content, and now we're in World War III with over somebody's relationship that we didn't even know existed. And now it's like, bro, I don't even know, bro. Like it's I want to do interviews with people. I want to do more content with stuff. I want to do more things. But then it's like, bro, I don't want to do stuff if it's going to say that I'm picking a side in all this. We already told Esther and all them in the comments, if they wanted to come on here and speak about it from their perspective, that's fine. Like, we're like, our offer still stands. I'm not a man to back down on my word. We are going to give them the same grace that we gave him, because at the end of the day, we don't know these people. But then also, we're not trying to step on Arlette's toes either. We're not trying to step on Artist BM's toes either. So it's just like, I don't know, bro. I don't know. We don't know what to do. Y'all say what y'all gonna say, do what y'all wanna do. This is just a weird spot for us, because it's just like, you know?
Now he's up on the fence on whether or not he wants to pursue anything.
Yeah. I feel bad for him, because this is a situation a lot of people don't expect to be in. So here's what I'm gonna do. I spoke to him. He is very distraught. That man is broken right now. And the only reason why this video doesn't have him in it is because we all agreed it would be best. He don't need to be on nobody's camera right now, the way he is feeling. He doesn't need to be on anybody's camera. That man, y'all broke that man. Like, that man is hurt. And at the end of the day, that's not taking no sympathy away from the ex. If she's hurt or broken, I feel for her too. So what we gonna do is, this is us officially. We're out of this. We're out of this. I'm not going to partake in destroying people's lives. That's not what I do. I don't want that. I wanted us to do something positive and cool. I don't support bullying. I don't support cyber harassment. I don't support, just anything like that. That's not what Christ wants. That's not Christian. That's like, I don't want none of that. So we're going to step away from that one. Esther, the other girl, the red dress, Kayla, if y'all want to do y'all thing, we'll still give y'all the grace of it. But after that, like, we're just moving on. We're moving on. If people want to do interviews, it'll be about another subject or whatever. But this situation between Weapon X and his girlfriend or ex or whatever, y'all take that somewhere else. That's not us. If Weapon X wants to post his socials and YouTube in the comments, I will allow him to. If the ex chick lady puts her stuff in there, I'm not deleting nobody comments on that. Because at the end of the day, y'all hash it out how y'all hash it out. But that's it, y'all. Peace.